Welcome back to part 2 of who I think the best written character is in each of the big three, with 2 honorable mentions. And this one is actually not someone who I think is in the top 3. I particularly don't think Sunsui deserves to be here, but I know a lot of people would be mad if I didn't at least mention him. So yes, his story is beautiful through the Bankai. I just don't think he's relevant enough outside of his battle with the Owl Sternritter and Stark to be on this list, but he is very consistently written and he does have a good story. I just don't personally would put him here. But on to the next. To someone who I do think deserves to be here, and this is actually someone who I saw quite a few people bring up. Kisuke Urahara is awesome. He's always got such an air of mystique around him until later in the series where we learn more about him. I think he's actually the best example of development through a Bankai outside of Ichigo. And on top of that, I do love the fact that him and Yoruichi have a fun and deep interpersonal past, and then a lot of his mistakes come back not just to haunt him, but our number 1 pick, Sosuke Aizen. Full and wholeheartedly, Aizen is maybe not just the best character out of Bleach written, but he's probably the best written villain in the big three as well. Aizen always being relevant in every single arc he is prevalent in is incredible. He's always a looming threat, and he's always entertaining. He's useful against Yuhaba. Now, if you were going to hold something against him, I do think his climax in the Arrancar saga is a little lackluster, but I like the fact that his hubris is his flaw, and so much of him is represented through his visual designs as well. Starting as someone who he views himself as can't being beat, and then once you get to, once he has the Hogyoku, he's ascended normal godhood, and he sees himself as something higher than everyone else around him, till now here, where he's been humbled but is still relevant and knows he's top dog. I truly don't think there's a better written character than Aizen, and he's just incredible. So if you guys feel differently, feel free to tell me. I know a few people might even say Yuhaba, but I wholeheartedly think it's Aizen through and through.